Yeah, just a couple of quick points. So I think on the question of investing in young people, there's a great example that Brooke and I just participated in something where we had people who were investing in us as young people by hosting us at a conference, the Religious Freedom Institute, where we spent a number of days thinking about everything from the anthropological and philosophical foundations of freedom of religious belief all the way to the policy implications in places like Washington, D.C. And the Middle East. And so I think what we get from that is an encouragement. So it was said earlier that you believe in yourself and other people believe in you. But I think often with young people, it really takes other people believing in you so that you can believe in yourself. So when you have organizations like the Religious Freedom Institute that's investing in young people, that's really encouraging to equip us and really just motivate us to think that we can go out, whether it's on the level of civil society or work of NGOs internationally, that we can actually do something. So I think that's a really important point to notice, that you're really, you can invest in help shaping people. Yes, skills are great and necessary and important, but often it just takes this little bit of motivation to shape a person, then to go out into the world and do the work of promoting freedom of religion and belief. And then the smaller point, or I have a smaller point about this really big issue, which is investing internationally in freedom of religious belief work. And I think just a small thing that helps me keep the domestic versus international context in perspective is that a right is a right is a right. And so a right as such is absolute. So freedom of religious belief, if it's a right at home, it also has to be a right abroad. And just having that in perspective, so you really can't decouple the domestic perspective from the international one, if indeed it is an absolute right as we here today believe. And so on that, just feeling that you can be called to a smaller, if you don't feel that you're called to engage internationally on this issue, or you're not equipped, that's okay. But you can be called to work in your local community, on the level of civil society, even conversations with a neighbor. That does the work that we hope to do in promoting freedom of religion and belief. So on the small and the big scale.